A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're underway in Atlanta. Brings in the kick at the 9. He dodged the tackle. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And this is taken ahead to the 37. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Still to go here. This is 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That one gains 7. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Finds the in route, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
Let's go, Nick Warriors, 17. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back now, pressure coming. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30.
Go!
Give now to the running back. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Yeah, that defense was flying into the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Looking in the air here. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Oh, and how well he's slinging it this opening drive, Brock. Not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at third down, so they'll bring up fourth while they can and decline the flag. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Sanders sends it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the shotgun, Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. It's a small gain up to the 38. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, and running back in the flat.
Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Roll! Let's go now.
Robinson on the inside give. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
No, Vikings, go!
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he gets in, touchdown! The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. We got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Back to throw now. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. That's the end of one here. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And we're working a couple yards past the line. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
Hey, that's a room that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
He has it at the 22. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Second down now, 7 to go. Another carry for Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
3rd down give to Robinson. There's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. so they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
He's got Ayuk downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one hits for 30. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco. In the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. It is caught left side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First carry here for Jordan James. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
No, he loses the football. The Falcons bring it in. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Finds his target, Ryman. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
A 6-yard pickup.
So it's going to be a 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Here's Robinson up the middle. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Penix on 3rd down. It's on target to Moore. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They strike for 23 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. We look underneath here. Robinson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And they make the stop, I'm going to say at the 37-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
We've set it down from the 37.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 1st down, here's Penix. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Upton Stout. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
And they get this down to the 28. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Caught out wide. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the 49ers tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Penix on 1st down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the 49ers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the trail.
Spins out of one stop. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Sanders set to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, man, it's Drake London. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Let's go now.
Staying with Robinson. Big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
That's got to be so frustrating for the run. If you're fighting the good fight, you even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, set.
Throwing, Penix. Completed over the middle. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Justin Reed has the INT. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first.
Gain of 11 on the play. And a 49er first down.
They'll go play action. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. That throw is looking for Brandon Ayuk. So 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He loses the football. And the Falcons scoop it up. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the shotgun, Penix. Finds his man over the middle. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons capitalize on that turnover and take the lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 10.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. the out route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
26-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Getting out to his left. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's go.
Third down from the gun. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation, and he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be second down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. On second and 10, it's Penix. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Shotgun snap, they give to Robinson. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
9 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. They've got first down here from the 36. They'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's the defense all over this one. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Penix working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Third and long for him here. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Breaks the tackle. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. Well, after recording the sack, it looks like he is the one who's shaken up. We're going to get a stoppage here as he gets looked at. Here's the backup. First throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Making that throw when you double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That's caught for the first. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
First down, San Francisco.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Rolling left, buying some time. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Look at that power. Deep left side. Has it down close. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
17.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Get it. 65, 65.
Now Penix off the play action. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Run here with Robinson. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Let's go now. 72.
Penix here from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Penix on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
So 1st down from the 41. Robinson on the inside give. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
19, Tiger, go!
To the air with Penix. That one's cut along the left sideline. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as as he gets them into the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Oh, what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, take a minute, the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I get your money up. Believe it, I got put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people down.
Let's go.
Now to give to Bijan. And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Just lost his focus and jumped. It's not a huge penalty, but it is a costly one because it gives him enough for a first down. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Robinson will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. To get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
No gain on the
As
play.
they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Once more, it's Robinson. And the defense wins this rep. That stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Fullback trying to pound across. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Returnable from the 2. Things going well so far. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. To throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
First down, 49ers.
We'll look to throw it. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And that's by Creese's time. 16 seconds to go. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. 18. Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
Throwing now. Buys time, rolling right. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Down by 6. No choice but to go for this.
Yellow. Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Brought in by Ayuk near the sideline. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing
First
game.
and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. 18. 18. Yellow. Stop.
Back to throw. And they connect on the touchdown to claw back in these final moments. And an extra point will win this game. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Sanders all set to send it away.
Set to kick off.
This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Let's go now.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say goodbye from Atlanta.